Okay guys, I'm actually doing something on my channel, or should I say I'm actually reviewing something on my channel that I've never done before actually. And that is reviewing an animated Barbie movie actually, which I've never done that before on my channel, even though I did review the live action film that came out in July of 2023, which I also loved, which is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time, which I absolutely adore that movie. So yeah, which I haven't reviewed any single direct-to-video or should I say direct-to-DVD Barbie movie. So yeah. So, which speaking of which, until now, and today I'm going to be doing my movie review, and this time it's going to be on Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. So yeah, guys. So I am going to go right over here and say cue the intro actually, which I am going to be doing that in quite a bit actually. So yeah. Which yeah, even though I imagine that I would I can totally imagine that I can actually have someone that actually looks like me that might look like twins actually. So yeah, which I might look just like that person actually. Which yeah, okay, I might be a person like him actually. So yeah, which I'm just kidding. So yeah, which um yeah, I mean okay um okay. So speaking. Okay, guys. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I mean, I mean, so yeah, I am a yeah. So I'm not gonna say right now, but yeah, but also I am gonna go right here. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go right over here right now and say cue the intro. So yeah, which speaking of which, I'm gonna be doing right now. So yeah, cue the intro. I am a girl like you. Yeah, even though I didn't sing the rest of the song, but that's okay. So yeah. So today guys, I am gonna be doing my today guys, I'm gonna be doing my movie review on this movie right now today actually. So yeah. So without further ado, let's get this started. So yeah. Which speaking of which, I am gonna be reviewing on one of my childhood movies, and that is this movie right now. So yeah. Which I am gonna be reviewing this movie right now. So yeah, guys. So without further ado, in a so yeah, guys. So without further ado, I am actually gonna be reviewing this movie right now. Actually, so yeah. Which speaking of which, I am gonna be doing right now. So yeah, guys. So please enjoy this review on this movie right now today. Actually, so yeah. Which I hope you guys enjoy this review. So yeah. So let's get to it. So yeah. Hey guys, this is Evan's Disney's Film Pictures Channel 25 here, and today, guess what, guys? And today guys, I am gonna be reviewing, and this time it's gonna be on Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. Came in the year of 2004. So yeah, guys. So yeah. So note, guys, this is actually the first time that I'm actually reviewing an animated Barbie movie on my channel, which I've never done before. So yeah. Which I haven't even reviewed a Barbie movie on my channel before. So yeah, so this is actually the first time I'm actually reviewing a Barbie movie on my channel. So yeah, guys. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna read this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys. So yeah. So basically, what the plot's about in Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, two look-alike girls, Annalise and the Pauper Erica, actually swapped. Actually, I have their wives swapped when Annalise is kidnapped and by the Queen's advisor Pellinger who plans to marry her for a throne, and also her for her phone. So yeah, guys. So that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, guys. So yeah. Even though also yeah, this is actually a fun fact. This is actually the first musical from This is actually the first Barbie movie that is a musical. Which yeah, this is actually the first worst musical in the Barbie series, directed by William. Though, and then and also this movie is also directed by William William Liu, which so I mispronounced his last name, but that's okay. But also and also it also stars Kelly Sheridan, which she was actually the first Barbie actress in the original Barbie trilogy, and who in the original Barbie movies actually she was always the voice of the fun fact guys, she was fun fact guys, she was always she actually did voice um she actually did voice Barbie in every single direct-to-video movie until 2010, I think, actually. Which yeah, which yeah, yeah and she also did voice these and she did voice Erica, the she did voice both Annalise and Erica, but yeah, but she did actually she did voice dual, she had like a dual voice acting in this movie, but yeah. I mean, sorry guys, it just glitched actually. Sorry guys, the screen just glitched. Which yeah, sorry guys. Just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. Just yeah. Even though it has happened, to be honest, it has happened in some of my reviews actually recently. So but yeah. So yeah. But also even though also even though also even though this was actually loosely based on the 18 this was actually based on the 18 1881 Mark Twain novel The Prince and the Pauper, which is also the first Barbie adaptation that also has has an unusual part of the Barbie franchise actually, which yeah, even though the first Barbie movie that also this is actually the first Barbie movie that actually has that actually exclusives fantastical elements, including fairies, magic, and even which was actually an unusual part of the franchise, which I already read. So yeah, which also this movie was generally regarded as one of the best Barbie movies, and also in the franchise, and also served a strong cult following. Which yeah, I know that this movie actually became a massive fan favorite over the years. Which yeah, which I can actually see why actually. Which yeah, and also yeah, even though this movie actually even though even though Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper was released on DVD and VHS on September 28th of 2004 actually, which yeah, which I did remember that this movie actually came out on September 28th of 2004 yeah, I meant to say I did remember that this movie actually came out on September 28th of 2004 on VHS and DVD actually, which yeah, and also yeah, and also fun fact, this movie actually did had its television premiere on Nickelodeon on yeah, fun fact guys, this movie had its television premiere on Nickelodeon on November 14th of 2004 as well, which I forgot to mention that actually, which yeah. And also, yeah, I forgot to mention that this movie actually did turn 20 years old last year, so happy belated 20th anniversary to this movie actually, the Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper actually, which yeah, even though yeah, even though no guys, this review is going to be a bit shorter than you expect actually, which yeah, this review is going to be a lot shorter this time, which yeah, which is gonna be a bit shorter actually. So yeah, it is gonna be a bit shorter actually, but that's okay actually. So yeah, and also even yeah, and also so yeah, so Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper is actually the first musical in the series of Barbie of CGI films. Also features 7 original songs written by Amy Powers and Megan Keller, and even scored by Infield Roth, and also and even performed by the London Sig and even performed by the even also and it was also performed by the London Symphony. I actually meant to say London I actually meant to say London Symphony Orchestra, but yeah, I meant to say, I actually meant to say London Sympathy Orchestra, Sympathy Orchestra, and the because of and of Prayer Kammer Orchestra as well, which so I mispronounced the name, but that's okay. But yeah, it also includes the entire soundtrack, including popular duets, and especially the opening orchestra theme, and also um the opening orchestral theme, and also can be found in the Barbie scenes, the Princess Collection, and it was also released by Mattel in 2004 as well, which yeah, and also yeah, even though the screen right over here did freeze actually, which I know that this is actually an old iPad actually, so yeah. I mean, yeah, and also just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. Okay, so yeah. Even though fun fact, guys, this movie was also nominated for 6 DVD exclusive awards actually as well. For also yeah, this movie was actually nominated for 6 DVD exclusive. I actually meant to say this movie was actually nominated for 6 DVD exclusive awards actually, which I didn't know that actually, which yeah. And also this, and I forgot to mention that, yeah. And also and I know this movie is actually 85 minutes long, which I forgot to mention that. This movie is actually an hour and 25 minutes, which yeah. And also, even though this was in its North American DVD release, it was distributed by Lionsgate actually, and even in the UK it was actually Right Entertainment who also did distribute it actually as well, and also yeah, and also yeah, even though yes, now Mainframe Entertainment, just like the other Barbie movies, also animated this movie as well, which yeah, which used to be called Rainmaker Entertainment, but now it's called just Mainframe actually, which yeah, and also and it, which is now called Mainframe Studios actually, which I forgot to mention that actually. So yeah, and also yeah, and also I forgot to mention that 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 this movie is definitely, and also I forgot to mention that yeah, this movie has developed a massive fan base actually, which yeah, and also and even yeah, and even also yeah, and also yeah, and I keep seeing fan art on the Insta, fan art on the internet as well, and also yeah, and even also yeah, and even I was thinking, to be honest, I was thinking about reviewing this movie on my channel, but yeah, I was thinking about reviewing Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper on my channel, which yeah, I was thinking about reviewing this movie on my channel because I've always wanted to review it actually on my channel actually, which yeah, I was thinking about it, but I said, you know what, I should do so yeah, even though also yeah, even though this movie was also narrated by Kelly Sheridan as well, which I also forgot to mention that, which yeah, which I forgot to mention that Kelly Sheridan's narration in this movie is definitely really good in this movie as well, and yeah, and also yeah, even though no guys, I am gonna skip the animation of the movie, which yeah, which I am gonna skip the animation of the movie, which that's okay actually, even though I don't feel like talking about it right now, so yeah, but yeah. Even though I don't feel like talking, even though I always save the animation, the music, and the animation or the production design for my reviews for later, but in this review, I'm just going to skip it, but that's okay, but yeah, even though, yeah, and also, yeah, so yeah, guys, so what do I think of this movie? I have to say, this is definitely part of my childhood, yeah, this is definitely part of my childhood, yeah, I do have tiny nitpicks about the movie, which I do have tiny uh, minor issues of the movie, but that's okay actually. So yeah. But also, yeah, this is definitely part of my childhood, actually. This is a great movie, actually. Yeah, this is a great Barbie movie. And yeah, even though I haven't reviewed a Barbie movie on my channel since I reviewed Barbie back on July 25th of 2025, but that's the live action Barbie, but this time I'm actually reviewing the animated Barbie with this movie, Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, which I might plan on reviewing other Barbie movies in the future, like Barbie and the Nutcracker, and also Barbie Barbie as Rapunzel, or Barbie as Swan Lake, which is actually my sister's favorite Barbie movie, and also which is my sister's favorite animated Barbie movie, and probably Barbie and the Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus, which I might probably review that in the future. Actually, I might think about it, or actually Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses as well, which I'm also planning on might reviewing in the future. Actually, who knows? Actually, but yeah, but this is actually the first animated Barbie movie that I'm actually reviewing my channel, which is also really exciting. So yeah, and also yeah, and yeah, I mean, I think the Barbie spin on the Prince and the Pauper like is really creative, actually. Which yeah, it's really creative that they actually have a female spin on the Prince and the Pauper, actually, which is really creative in this movie, actually. Yeah, and also yeah, and also yeah, and also I forgot to mention that I also forgot to mention that even even this movie actually, even also, fun fact, guys, I didn't mention this before in this review, which I forgot, even though I forgot to, even at the end of the movie was also really satisfying as well, where where Annalise and Erica got married, and then they lived happily ever after. That was really satisfying, which yeah. And also yeah, even though Kelly Shannon actually voiced both Annalise and Erica, which is also she also did a dual voice acting actually in this movie, which is also really exciting. But also, even though um um Melissa Lins, and also yeah, Melissa Lins, and also Judy Steves also did both of the singing voices of Erica, and both. Also, I forgot to mention that both Judy Stevens. I forgot to mention that both Melissa Lins and Judy Stevens also did the singing voice of both Princess Annalise and Erica respectively as well. Which yeah, and even though there's other cast in the movie like um Alice also Joel as Julian as well, which yeah. And even Martin Short as Prelinger also, honestly, he honestly felt like he had so much fun making the movie as well, playing a deliciously evil villain, actually. But yeah, even though I did know that Martin Short is also a really great singer, actually. Which yeah, which I thought he was definitely really great as Prelinger in this movie as well. And even yeah, and even the rest of the cast of the movie was also really good in the film as well, which I forgot to mention that. Which yeah. And yeah, even though I didn't know that Martin Short was also in just recently the recent series Only Murders in the Building, actually, with Steve Martin and Selena Gomez, actually, which yeah. And also yeah, and also I didn't know that yeah. And also and even also and even yeah, even though I didn't know that we were supposed to get Kingdom of the Sun from Disney, actually, that was supposed to be inspired by The Prince and the Pauper, actually, but until that was supposed to be directed by Roger Allers, but he left the project due to creative differences. So yeah, even though Mark Dindal actually still was working on Kingdom of the Sun with Roger Allers, which until he left the project, until Mark Dindal was actually the only director of the movie, so I actually changed up the story to make it a non-musical, actually, with The Emperor's New Groove, which but it actually removed the Prince and the Pauper storyline. But yeah, but also this is actually the closest that we've gotten a proper film adaptation of The Prince and the Pauper, actually, which and also even though the opening scene in the movie was also really good in the film as well, which and also so yeah, guys. So now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, and the songs of this movie as well, which I'm going to be talking about. So yeah, guys. So the score of this movie is actually composed by Anna Fleet, and Fleet. I'm going to say Anthony Woff, which and by Anthony Roth and Megan Carver, Megan Carver, which honestly I thought their score in this movie is definitely really fantastic and really phenomenal. So yeah, and now let's talk about now let's talk about the songs of this movie as well, which they were definitely really good in this movie. Like, were definitely really great as well. Which songs like "Free" and "How Can I Refuse" were also great songs, and also "Cat's Meow" was really sweet as well, and especially even the movie's iconic songs. Even the movie's iconic song in this movie, like "I'm Just Like You," is also a really good song as well, and also and even "Written in Your Heart" was also a really heartfelt song actually as well, which I forgot to mention that, and also and also and even other songs in the movie like "To Be a Princess," and also and even that love song "If You Love Me for Me" actually was also a really beautiful love song as well, which and also so yeah, guys, so yeah, even though when this movie came out actually it did get positive reviews actually, and yeah, even though this movie did get a massive cult following. So yeah, guys. So overall, guys. So I didn't have much to say in this review, but that's okay actually. So yeah. So overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie, Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. So yeah, guys. So if you haven't seen Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper, where I've been, I recommend it. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna give Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper which yeah, I am. So but now let's get into it. So yeah. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna give Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper a 9.5 out of 10. And great movie. So yeah, guys. So what do you think of my movie review on Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper? So yeah. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, guys. So stay tuned for my re-review on Legally Blonde, which I'm going to be reviewing this Thursday. I mean, not this Thursday, which I'm going to be reviewing this Tuesday on my channel on July 8th of this year. And also stay tuned for next Friday, which I'm going to be doing my movie review for next Friday, which I'm going to be doing my movie review on the original Naked Gun, leading up to the new Naked Gun, which is coming out on August 1st of this year of 2025 of this year, which I'm going to be reviewing the original Naked Gun on July 11th of this year, so soon as well. So yeah, guys. So before we go, guys, I'm going to sing for you guys right now. So yeah, who's your favorite fearless hero? Who's your favorite fearless hero? Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me. I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I'd be attend. Is it my destiny to live in modern life or perpetuity? I'm just Ken. Anywhere else I see's a friend. When it take for her to see the man behind the tent and fight for me. I am ready. Come on, I'm ready. I'm impatient and setbacks and steady. Bless me now as you blessed us all those years ago when you gave us a miracle. Am I too late for a miracle? See the light where the sky meets sea. It calls me and no one knows before it goes. If the wind in my sail and the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Oh, tell them how I defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't pull me down. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in my next review. So, yeah. So, I'll see you guys there, and bye.